Welcome CTV, a flea flicker here. Fletcher back to Fajardo, wide open. Fooled the Bombers. Tyson Philpott has touchdown number 2. What a play by Montreal as the Alouettes are pouring it on with a little trickery. 76-yard touchdown on the flea flicker.
He allows the young Trey Ford an opportunity to grow at his pace. The get of Dakota Crew Cup behind the center and run the short yardage, frees up Trey just to learn the game. Get your eyes.
Harris to the end zone, and he's got Bain. Second of the game for Sean Bain. How about that throw from Trevor?
There's Fulgham, number 8 at the bottom of the screen. Over the middle, caught, touchdown Lions. And the biggest hit that Justin McInnis took was from the goalpost. First and 10, Argo 50, pump fake. Adams has time. Big look, open receiver, and it's Travis Fulgham with his first CFL touchdown. A new ad for the Lions. And that receiving core is still looking strong despite the changes as Vernon Adams with his second touchdown pass of this season opener. He is 17 for 20, just thrown for over 200 yards now on the night. Throwing again, completing again. Deja Brissett breaks free for the Argonaut touchdown. Up close to midfield. Four-man rush. He has time. Looking deep to a wide-open receiver of Stephen Dunbar. And a touchdown, Ticats. One play into the second quarter, and Hamilton has the lead again. Lee Frey in the backfield there, first year with the Caps, 2nd and 9. Mitchell, deep left, end zone, touchdown! What a strike to Keandre Smith, and the second touchdown of this game for Bo Levi Mitchell.
Sankey with the force, and Beverett with the recovery, and they go back and forth. Is now Fajardo, double move, Philpott down the seam, makes the grab and slides into the end zone. Montreal explodes in celebration. So Drew Brown and the Red Blacks offense with fresh life early in this second half. Nice throw over the middle. Touchdown Red Blacks. Jalen Acklin into the end zone for his first of 2024, a 25-yard pitch and catch in between Alouettes.
Jefferson last year, 11 sacks for the Bombers. Adams, pump fake, hangs in the pocket, takes a shot down the field. He's got Hollins down to the 20, cuts it inside at the 10, back to the 5, and he's home. An early strike from the BC Lions. Vernon Adams to Alexander Hollins to quiet the crowd at Princess Auto Stadium. Dominic Grimes obviously leaving in the offseason, and McInnis, that big body, picked up those targets. Adams to the end zone again, drops it in there. Who else? Alexander Hollins, his second of the game, another big one. And the Lions extend their lead on the road here in Winnipeg.
You have Leonard Johnson. You'll see a lot of Geno Lewis today.
On the fake, and a look deep to the end zone. He's got an open receiver. Touchdown Edmonton. Dylan Mitchell. Quick strike, McLeod Bethel Thompson to get things started early for the Edmonton Elks. Argos trying to take the lead again. With time, Dukes looking deep into the end zone. Bailey, DeMonte Coxey. Touchdown Toronto. We did see a flag initially. They were playing on, so picking it up. Harris, deep, caught, touchdown! Ajo! Down to the Rider 41. Barely 2 minutes to go till halftime. Mitchell, deep, end zone, touchdown! And that is Shamar Bridges. Scott Milanovich, of course, for Tim White. Mitchell. Down near the end zone. Keandre Smith got up and he got in. A quick touchdown. Smith wasn't touched after catching the ball, and he alertly got up. And
the role he's taken to start 2024. As third and a full one. Evans rolls to his right, throws it over the top, lobs it, drops it in. Cole Speaker, touchdown Owls. Little trickeration from Caleb Evans, who had a tough stretch in spot duty earlier, and now answers the bell. Flicks it over the top to Speaker, and the Alouettes extend their lead. No secret. They have been paired up by Danny Machochas. Now down the seam, taking a shot, dropping it in. And it's a touchdown. For the double blue fans that stuck around to the end of this one, they get rewarded with a Brian Scott touchdown to Mackay Pope.
And watch what White does right. He's third from the bottom right there, and watch how he's going on a little crosser right here. He sees his quarterback scramble. He does a 360, and he says, you know what, I'm gonna go deep. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. You hear Suits talk about it all the time from week to week.
5-yard pickup, stand back. 2nd and 5, BC, opening possession of this game. Throwing deep, wide open, touchdown, stand back.
Yeah, that's a vertical stretch guide for you, Rod. I don't know if you knew that, but, you know, stand back out of the middle. You talk about a tendency breaker. Or his quarterback
and
throwing.
no passing touchdowns for Zach Collaros. Gonna try to change it right here towards the end zone. Flag on the play. Wilson. Are you kidding me?
Wilson got him behind.
Holy smokes, what a catch. 1st and 10 from the Winnipeg 32. Mayer shoulder fake. Now down the field, looking inside the 5. Oh, touchdown, Stampeders! What a response! It's Eric Brooks, his first in the Canadian Football League.
They're paying him good money.
2nd and 9, MBT over the middle towards the end zone. Herky and he holds it in, spectacular. Back in the lineup off an injury, and right onto the highlight reel. 31-yarder pulled wide left by Beatty. 2nd and 8 for Brown. All the way down the field. Big shot. Hardy has it at the 15. Now to the 10. Pushing towards the end zone. Reaching out. Is he there? Touchdown, Ottawa. They'll give it to him. And Drew Brown strikes in spectacular fashion as he goes deep and drops a dagger into the heart of Edmonton.
Zach Collaros in behind. Dressler's in as a receiver. Collaros is looking deep. Deep. Caught. Touchdown. Ontario Wilson had to secure the ball, but he did. And a much-needed touchdown pass for that Winnipeg offense.
This from their own 51. Mitchell down the field. Trying to drop it in there, and he does. It's Smith all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Ticats take home another one. 5th of the season for Keandre Smith, goes for 59 yards.
Alexander with really no opportunity to protect himself.
Caleb Evans pulls the football, throws it over the top, looking for David Dallaire, catches it into the end zone. Touchdown Alouettes. And Caleb Evans comes in cold off the bench. Play action and throws a fading corner for the Major. Ento changes the math with his length and range in the passing attack as well. As Mitchell now looks down the seam, Tim White, easy mode. Oh, they've been waiting for that all night. And too much this season for the Mitchell to Tim White connection.
He never did that before. McLeod Bethel-Thompson showed him the way.
2nd and 4. Ford way down the field, drops it in there on the far side, and now it's off to the races the other way. Tevin Jones, the former Rider, with a major strike, his first as a member of the Elks. And Edmonton goes on top. What a story for Tevin Jones. Well, Patterson looked after the ball relatively well. 3 options to his right. That's where he's going to throw. He's looking to the end zone. Ajo goes up and he's got it. Unreal stuff from Ajo. And the
late enough in the game, they just have to throw it. So using everything they can. Now Mayer fading away to his left, throws it up. Tavares McFadden was in coverage, but Nichols is into the end zone. He wasn't touched.
Wow.
There's one of those explosives we talked about. He's got one 2 weeks in a row. A loss of 6. Cloris, end zone shot. Dembski got it. Touchdown, Winnipeg. Cloris to Dembski, and the Bombers strike first.
They're the top of the hill. I mean,
Have been for a while.
yeah, 10 of 13. Look at this.
Down the field, has a man. Touchdown, Eberhardt. Rourke strikes again. Eberhardt's first of the season. And BC's hung 30 on the Red Blacks in the first half. Wow.
And rotating in, Caleb Sanders is in now for Johnson. Putting some pressure on. Open receiver. Touchdown, Winnipeg. Just like that, Nick Dembski, ex-rider who once played in this Labor Day Classic, wearing green and white.
The feeling is there have been too many turnovers.
Feel the tension right now as these quarterbacks loaded up over the top. Looking for the home run. Tim White, touchdown, Tiger Cats. The quarterbacks begin 0 for 3. And then Tim White right down the seam, just like he's done in Labor Days years gone by. This one goes to Tim White.
Well, can we talk about not just some of these throws from Bo Levi Mitchell, who's channeling his MOP days in Calgary, but how about the last 5 quarters from Tim White?
This one goes to Tim White.
Well, can we talk about not just some of these throws from Bo Levi Mitchell, who's channeling his MOP days in Calgary, but how about the last 5 quarters from Tim White?
Find myself as a person or my career in general, but how I react to this moment. Forget the playoffs. Today is Labor Day. Just win.
And right on cue, Tim White will walk it in. Bo Levi on fire.
2nd and 6. Edmonton looking for a first down. NBT, he's going to look down the field, and he's got Jones. Stays inside. Oh, are you kidding me? Jones to the 10. Touchdown, Edmonton. And that might do it. 73 yards to Tevin Jones. He'll work from the shotgun. Rankin again. Flea flicker. Ford towards the end zone. Geno Lewis comes back to get it. Makes a man miss. Touchdown, Edmonton. Flea flicker finds Geno, and he does the rest.
Marcus Lewis back in on the back end of the boundary half spot this week.
2nd down and 10 with time. Looking deep. End zone. Touchdown, Dembski. One big strike. Colares to Dembski. And Winnipeg has the early lead.
Jake Traynor of EIC. Jake, would you just describe EIC's hand in allowing this, enabling this initiative to happen to get kids here?
Sure, our airline.
Bombers have scored. Hold that thought.
A lot of the credit goes to the communication and the support that they get from the 3 veterans inside.
This will be the last play of this game. For Mitchell, did he hang on to that? And a night of some big catches, salvaging a touchdown for Edmonton. Who will always have a place in the hearts of Alouettes fans for big catches in the Grey Cup last year. Fajardo, deep right, open, touchdown! We were just talking about Cole Speaker.
Second chance.
Faking the handoff, looking to the end zone, wide open, touchdown, Clarcius. Right back to him. And the rookie can celebrate his first CFL touchdown.
The handoff there is a gain of 7. Schultz drops back to pass, steps up into the pocket, looking deep for Bagleton. Bagleton has got it. Bagleton will score. A 53-yard touchdown for Reg Bagleton.
This drive will start on the Sask 22. Hickson stands in for the left of his quarterback. Harris down the field, wide open, drops it in their midfield. Here goes MLS, track down, no. He gets away to the 10. Touchdown Riders. What a response. MLS takes it home. And Saskatchewan is on the board. Harris hit as he throws down the field. Keyshawn Johnson, are you kidding me? Goes up and gets it, takes it to the end zone. Touchdown Riders. 28-yard strike to Keyshawn Johnson for his 5th touchdown of the campaign.
And given, of course, the Hamilton fans something to cheer about going into 2025, the first game, the home opener for the Tiger Cats, it will be the jersey retirement of Garney Henley. As speaking of receiving touchdowns in honor of 26, there goes 19-12. Hamilton on the board right away.
Last week in Winnipeg, inside the 30 to start the second quarter, already up 14. Kelly going to work again. End zone, touchdown! Just like that, Dejan Brissett. And the Argos, completely the opposite. This is a look for McManus.
A couple of games ago, didn't have a lot of success.
Adams again, down the field, lays it out there, got to the 5 to the end zone, touchdown! Stanley Berryhill with a big shot, 52 yards as Adams is slinging it.
This has set a bittersweet year. From a team point of view, no playoff spot, but setting the record. It's caught by Pimpleton. Could be gone. 5, touchdown. Another lead change. 65 yards. Under 2 minutes to go, and the Red Blacks are back on top.
They also lead the league against the run. Just 74.8. Here's some pressure. Ford gets it away. Wide open far side. Down to the 50. It's Leak. The race is on. Nobody's going to catch him. See you later to the 10. To the house. Javon Leak from Trey Ford. Touchdown Edmonton.
Cameron Dukes is a backup, yes, but an important one in case anything happened to Chad Kelly early in a playoff game.
2nd and 6. Arbuckle. End zone shot. Drops it in there. And it's held on to Jake Herslow. Hauls it in. 42 seconds to work. Ford. Will he take off himself? No. A shot down the field. Touchdown Edmonton. Zach Mathis. The Elks go back on top. And they now work from the Rider 33. Mayer had Mark Michel in the flat. Looks to the end zone instead. Lays it in there. They got it. Touchdown Calgary. Back to Barnes. And he finds the end zone. His 4th touchdown of the season. I know a lot of people, but I still, what exactly is your job? Here's a deep shot down to the 30, wide open. Mark Michel cuts it in at the 20, down to the 10. See you later, he's gone. Mark Michel starts the 4th quarter with a bang, and the Stampeders blow it wide open.
Touchdown, Stampeders.
2nd and 3. Kolaris, see thinking end zone. Down the field, Lawler's got it. 5, touchdown, Winnipeg. Kenny Lawler strikes first. Bombers go on top of the West Final.
Wide in. What is it?
2nd and 7. Riders send 4. Kolaris, a ton of time. Down the field, wide open. Who else? Kenny Lawler. Touchdown, Winnipeg.